Hello and welcome to this video lecture of business statistics. So as we are starting with our first video lecture of business statistics, we will cover the basics of statistics, meaning and scope of statistics, definitions of statistics, meaning of business statistics, branches of business statistics. So these are the few topics which we are going to cover in this video lectures. So let's start with the meaning of statistics. So before starting with the meaning of statistics, let me introduce from where this word statistics is came from. So as in the ancient period, the king of ruling chief used to take census of population and property within their domain. So to determine manpower and wealth, they used statistics. Later on in the 18th century, mathematics was introduced in the collection, classification and presentation of the data. After that, nowadays in modern science world, in the modern science of statistics, has extended its scope to several departments of human knowledge, which is applied to all the field of inquiry, where a large number of data is involved and large number of data is collected. So statistics basically has originated as a science of statehood and found applications in many fields like agriculture, planning, commerce, medicine, industry, and many more. So it is concerned with scientific methods of collection of data, collecting, analyzing, organizing, summarizing, presenting, and conclusion. And the basis of conclusion, the decision is made. So basically, statistics is a way of understanding numbers and information. It helps us collect, analyze, and interpret data to find pattern, and which helps in decision making. As think of it, a tool that scientific, business, and organization use to learn about the world. So, in everyday life, statistics are used to answer the questions. So, answers the questions like how many people like a certain type of music, or how fast car typically drive on a highway. So, it's just not about the numbers, it's about those numbers, means, and how they related to each other. So basically, statistics is of two types: descriptive statistics and inferential statistics. Later on, we will also discuss these two types of statistics in detail. Now, let us understand with a small meaning of descriptive statistics and inferential statistics. Uh, Basically, descriptive statistics organize and summarize data like finding the average height of a students. So for this purpose, we use descriptive statistics. Uh, and inferential statistics basically help us make prediction, which are drawn on the basis of conclusion. So, such as whether a new medicine effectively based on test with a certain group of people or with a certain group of patients. For this purpose, we use inferential statistics. So we can say that overall statistics play a crucial role for understanding trend, making decisions, and solving problems in field like science, economics, and medicines, etc. It also help us to see bigger picture which is hidden within all those numbers. So this is the basic purpose why we use statistics. Now let us understand the meaning of statistics. So basically, the word statistics is used to refer the numbers, facts such as number of people living in a particular area. So basically, statistics is the study of ways of collecting, analyzing, and interpreting the data or the facts. It also refers, statistics also refers to those methods and principle for for the for which classifies and analyze the quantitative data. Basically, the purpose of statistic is to obtain or to explore knowledge. So basically, statistics helps us understand data by organizing it and drawing conclusion from it. So this is the meaning of statistics. Let's understand the definition of statistics. So basically, statistics can be defined in two ways. In singular sense or in plural sense. So first let us understand the definition on the basis of singular sense and plural sense. On the basis of these two definitions, a modern definition is created. So let's first understand the definition in the singular sense. So in the singular sense, statistics basically refers to the discipline or field of student which deals with data collection, analysis of data, interpretation of data, and presentation of the data. So it's singular noun. The definition in the singular sense is also called a singular noun. And in this context, we can say that statistics is the branch of mathematics, and statistics involves analyzing the data to make informed decision or to make better decisions. So now let's understand the meaning of statistics in plural sense. So basically, statistics refers to numerical data or piece of information that have been collected, analyzing, or which is presented. So definition in the plural sense is also known as a plural noun. So, and in this context, we can say that the statistics show that the unemployment rate has decreased. So, these type of statistics provide valuable insight into customer behavior. So, from both the above definitions, on the basis of singular sense and on the basis of plural sense, the modern definition has emerged, which says that statistics. Statistics is a body of method for making wise decisions on the fact of uncertainty. So basically, statistics is that body of method which helps us or which help an organization to make a wise decision on the basis of numbers, facts, and figures. So statistics basically is a body of method for obtaining and analyzing numerical data in order to make better decision in this uncertain world. So as from all these above definition, we find that science of statistics also include the method of collecting, organizing, presenting, analyzing, and interpreting numerical facts and make decision on the basis of interpretation, on the basis of analysis of the facts. So before going further, let us understand all these definitions with the help of an example. So let us understand with an example. Suppose or imagine there is a company, there is a manufacturing company. That manufacturing company manufactures smartphone, and that manufacturing company want to understand customer preference for different features of its smartphone. Customer preferences for like screen size of mobile phone, camera quality of smartphone, and the battery life of the smartphone. So together all these information, the company conduct a survey among a sample of its customer. So how it will collect the data? So how will they conduct a survey? So first of all, they have to collect the data. After collecting the data, they have to analyze that data. After analyzing that data, they have to interpretate that data. And with the help of interpretation, they can make the decision. So let us come to the data collection part. Suppose that company collect response from a random sample of 1000 or a 5000 customer regarding their preference on the screen size, on the camera quality, and on the battery life. After collecting the data, they have to analyze that data. So various statistic tools or various statistics techniques have been used to analyze that data. These statistics techniques can be calculating average, calculating percentage, or calculating or identifying the correlation between the different preferences among the customer. After analyzing the data, interpretation has been done. So on the basis of analysis, the company can interpret which features are the most popular among the customer. For that, they might find that 70% of the customer prefer smartphone with large screen, or we can say that 60% of the respondent prioritize high resolution camera, and around 50% of the respondent prefer longer battery life. So this could be the interpretation of the collected data. Now, after interpreting the data, the decision making part came. So, with the help of interpretation, the company can make informed decision about their product lineup. So, they might decide to focus on developing smartphone with the large screen or with the better camera, or to meet the customer demand effectively. So what we understand from this example is that statistics helps a company to understand customer preference by analyzing survey data. So this example is demonstrate that how statistic is used in real life to run raw data into valuable insight. It also drives decision making across various fields, from business, from healthcare, from to social science and beyond. There are many sectors. So now let's come to the meaning of statistics. Business statistics. Now we have already understand the meaning of statistics and definition of statistics. So now let us understand what is business statistics. So business statistics basically involves using numbers and data to understand how a business is doing and how it can improve itself. So imagine a business as a big puzzle. So business statistics helps put together all the piece of collecting information from sales, from customer feedback and other sources. Then it uses special math tricks to find the pattern and to find the trend in the data. Let us understand this. Let us also understand with the help of example. If suppose if a company wants to know which product are most popular, so they can look at sales number and see which one customer buy the most. So they can also use statistics to predict future trends, like how much demand there might be for a new products. So basically statistics in business also help with decision making. It also made changes in the business and also in the working well, or if they need to be adjust, it helps in all the ways to business. So it's like having a map which guide the business in the right direction by using numbers instead of roads. So overall business statistics helps managers to make smart choices, to make smart decision on what the data says. So this aims for the success and for the growth of the business. So this is the basic meaning of business statistics. Now, who uses business statistics? There is a question come, who uses business statistics? So you might use business statistics across various roles and industries. So each leveraging data in different ways to enhance decision making and to make various strategies. So basically, statistics is used by business analysts. So business analysts use statistics to interpret the data, to assess the process by providing actionable insight about company requirement and recommendations. So after that, market research rely on statistical analysis to understand market trend, which provide insight into customer behavior and trend and inform future efforts to improve outcomes. After that, business statistics also used by financial analysts also. They use statistics to assess the investment opportunity. They also assess statistics or use statistics to forecast trend, and they use statistics also to manage risk. After that, statistics also used by operational managers. Operational managers apply statistics to optimize production process and improve the quality, which increase efficiency or the operation of the business. So basically, business statistics are used by in various sectors in the business only, like business analyst, market researcher, financial analyst, operational managers, etc. Now let's come to the importance of business statistics. So what is the importance of business statistics? Basically, business statistics allows various companies to make better decisions based on the data. So it uses numbers, facts, and tools to solve the real life problem and help the business to make better decision on the behalf of their operational management. So there are many ways business statistics helps the organization. Let's understand. First point is improves company performance. So basically, business statistics helps in predicting sales, future sale more accurately, and with the help of using past data. So this also help in the company performance. So this process is also called forecasting. Let us take an example. A cafe can estimate how many customer may visit next month based on the last year customer data. So this helps the organization to plan better. So they can stock ingredient accordingly and schedule enough staff for the coming year. So planning also improve the sales of the business, productivity of the business, and also the profit of the business. Next point is enable database decision. So business statistics basically provide facts, numbers, and probabilities of quantity, different choices, and the outcomes. Let us understand with an example. By launching a new chocolate, data can predict whether customer will like it or they will not like it. So the quantified information is better than simply guessing if customer will buy it or they will not buy it. So next point is helps reduce risk. So basically, data about issuing in the past can be analyzed to avoid them in future. So analysis of pattern, analysis of correlation in the data help uncover potential warning sign to protective mitigation risk. Okay, so next point is provides customer understanding. So basically statistics tool give insight into what customer like or customer dislike, or what they will buy more or what they will buy less. For an example, Netflix uses statistics to break users into category based on what movie type they want to watch. So we can say that it shows movie suggestion based on what that group will like. So last point is enable performance comparison. So basically statistics help in demand forecasting. So statistic demand forecasting methods can help project future sales volume far more reliably compared to the last year sale. Okay, so these results show the capacity optimization or the low waste generation and high productivity, which is greatly improve overall performance of the business. So we can say that business statistics turn data into insight for smarter decisions. So these are the importance of business statistics. Now let's come to the types of statistics. So I have earlier also discussed there are two types of statistics: descriptive statistics and inferential statistics. So as let's come to the types of statistics. There are two types of statistics: descriptive statistics and inferential statistics. Descriptive statistics further divided under two categories: measure of central tendency and measures of variability. So what is the measures of central tendency? In this we measure mean, median and the mode. And in the measures of variability we measure range, variances and dispersions. So let's first understand the meaning of descriptive statistics. So what descriptive statistics is? It is used basically for that data which provide a description of the population, either through the numerical calculation, either through the graphs or through the tables. Basically, it provides a graphical summary of the data. So we can say that it's simply used for summarizing the objects or the summarizing of the data. So, descriptive statistics have the two categories: measures of central tendency and measures of variability. So, let us understand both the category: measures of central tendency and measures of variability. So, what is measure of central tendency? So, measure of central tendency is also known as summary statistics, which which are used to represent the center point of a particular value of a data set or the sample set. So in statistics there are commonly three measures which are used to measure the central tendency, that are mean, median and the mode. So now what is this mean, median and the mode? So let us at first understand small meaning of all these terms. In further video lecture, we will discuss all these topics in brief. So now let us understand a simple meaning of these terms. So what is mean? So mean basically is a measure of the average of all the value in a sample test. So when we identify an average of all the values, that is mean. Now what is median? So median is that measure of central tendency or that measure of central value of a sample test In these, the data set is ordered from lowest to higher value, and then find the exact middle value, that is median. Now what is mode? So mode is that value which is most frequently arrived in the sample test. So on the basis of that value repeated most of the time in the central set is actually mode. So so these three terms mean median, mode. With the help of these three we can measure central tendency. Now let's come to the measure of variability. So what is this measure of variability? So the measure of variability is also known as the measure of dispersion, and it is used to describe variability in the sample or population. So in statistics, there are three common measures of variability which are used, and these three common measures are range of the data, variances. So these are the common measures, standard deviations which are used. So let's first understand range of the data. So basically, range of the data is a given measure uh, of how to spread apart value in a sample set or the data set. Basically, range is a maximum value minus from the minimum value. That is called range. Now variances. So variances in the probability theory and in statistics, variances measure a data set which is spread or which is dispersion. So it is basically calculated by averaging the square deviation from the mean. So that is variance. In frequency distribution, we also made pie chart, histogram, diagram, etc. In summary statistics, we will study skewness, kurtosis. All these topics we will discuss in detail in other video lectures also. Now let us understand the inferential statistics. After descriptive statistics, let's come to the inferential statistics. What is inferential statistics? So basically, inferential statistics makes in prediction about the population, which is based on a sample of data which is taken from the population. So it also generalizes a large data set and applies probability to draw a conclusion. So it is simply used for exploring the meaning of descriptive stats. It is simply used to analyze, interpret the result, and also draw a conclusion on the basis of the interpretation of the result. So basically, inferential statistics is mainly related to and also associated with the hypothesis testing. So whose main target is to reject the null hypothesis. Okay. So what is this term hypothesis testing? Okay, so in inferential statistics, which is mainly associated with the hypothesis testing, what is this hypothesis testing is? So basically, hypothesis testing is a type of inferential statistic which take help of sample data to evaluate and to assess the credibility of a hypothesis about the population. So basically, in inferential statistics, or we can say that inferential statistics are generally used to determine how strong a relationship is within the sample. If we are taking some variables in our sample size, then we will determine how strong is the relationship within the sample with the help of hypothesis. So, however, it is very difficult to obtain a population list and draw a random sample. So inferential statistics can be drawn or can be done with the help of various steps. And what can be these steps are to for inferential statistics? Let's understand these steps first. We can start with the theory. When we do inferential statistics, we can start with the theory. So we have to study, or we have to read theories, or we can say we have to read literature for the writing. After that, we generate research hypothesis. On the basis of literature or the basis of theory, we generate hypothesis. And on the basis of hypothesis, we use variables. So our first step is to start with the theory. Second step is to generate a research hypothesis. In third step, we use variables. Variables can be independent variable, or the dependent variable, or the mediating variable, or the moderating variable. It totally depends on the data. After that, we identify the population in which we can apply study material. Okay, after that, generate a null hypothesis for those population. After that, we gather information from the population and the sample which is run for a study. So these are the steps which we follow in inferential statistics. In the last step, we perform all the tests of statistics, which these tests clarify it to obtain characteristics of the sample which are sufficiently different from what would be expected. So these all are the types of inferential statistics, or we can say these are the steps we follow in the inferential statistics. Now let's come to the types of inferential statistics. As the use of inferential statistics is wide nowadays, all the researcher, all the organization use inferential statistics. So there are few easy steps to interpret the inferential statistics. So these can be one sample test of differential, or one sample hypothesis test, confidential interval, t-test, ANOVA, correlation, bivariate regression, chi-square statistics. So these type of inferential statistics, or the different type of test we can use in inferential statistics.